So why AI is your friend and not a foe? Uh, Let us get into deeper details of this. If you think deeply, and the news that we are getting from the media or in the tech community is that AI is going to take over the world in next few years, and artificial general intelligence, which is meant like the chitty robo, it is going to take over humanity. But if we take a deeper dive into what is actually happening, on one side, if we consider AI as our foe, but it's as our enemy, it is not our enemy actually. We are trying to use each and every one of us humans are trying to use AI, which is becoming aid to us. So in that perspective, what happens is we are using tools like ChatGPT, Cloud, Gemini, and even many more AI tools. Which, for example, there are certain AI tools that can create your resume if you give the job description and your specific details. So these kind of tools, driven by AI, is becoming your friend, and that's why I strongly believe that in the upcoming years, though in certain only in very certain areas, AI is going to be a threat, whereas in most of the commonly used fields or areas, AI is always going to be your friend. But who is going to take competitive advantage of this? Those who can effectively use AI when in comparison with those who don't use AI at all, or those who don't see AI as a friend. So that's where we are at. And the second point is, how do we use these AI tools to become smart and more productive? So today, at the start of the this conference, Balaji he was showing two demos where he compared or he showed how to upload PDF documents to how to upload the PDF documents which are research papers, and those research papers were read by the models, and they gave out the concise points for us to take it forward. So what happens, for instead of us spending time in order to be productive, the model is spending its time from its large available knowledge, which is either text, image, or any other kind of input that it has. Now what happens is, the model is able to effectively reduce time for humans. Not only time, it is also reducing the time that we spent on research. Earlier, what we used to do when we have to research on certain topics is, we'll go to Google, we'll search for topics, we will spend at least a few hours to certain days in order to come to a level that okay, this is where our research starts. Whereas now what happens is, we go to these kind of AI generative AI models like the ChatGPT, Gemini, or Cloud, and we start from a point where we are ahead of 10 days or even 1 week, and we start from that point. So we are trying to become more and more productive also, apart from being smart. Okay, does it really make us smart from using these AI tools? That is actually subjective, because each and every individual, each and every student, each and every professional, how they use these AI tools with their own knowledge, from the knowledge that they have collected through their working experience, through working with leaders, through working with colleagues, so, and through working with solving many challenges together as a team. So all these put together, along with using AI tools, will make everyone smart and more productive. So if we are not having all of this, we need to gain over a period of time all these things one by one in order to become smarter and more productive. So everyone can become productive by using AI. What I'm saying is, if you want to become smarter than the ones who are not using AI, then you need to have knowledge of which of the output or the uh, generated output that is needed for the specific business use case. And that kind of knowledge is what makes us smarter. And also, as I said, when we work for n number of years to gain the experience working with the industry projects, that also makes us smarter. So this is what I want to talk about in these 2 points. And the next one is, we have an opportunity to connect with 500 plus professionals in the field of AI, which is a data community called the Hack Weekly, which we have built 4 years back, and still it's active. So after this session, I'll send a link to my profile, and you can send a connection request with certain details why you want to connect with people with this professional community of 500 members.